Sharp on the ground. Right, coming up next, Laetitia Payet of France faces Violeta Dumitru of Romania. In blue, it's Payet with her back to us at the moment in white with a new haircut. An untidy looking entry into Makikomi that there to get things started, but that's, you know, what she's like. Took time off to have a baby, had a bit of an injury, and now back nice and strong.
Indeed.
I think she gets stronger almost every competition. Every time you see her, you know, she's getting back to her best.
I agree.
Managed to hold the weight as well. She was only tiny anyway, but yeah, but she managed to stay at 48. I can't remember who it was that went from 57 to 52 after they had a baby. They were in the under 57 kilo category.
It's the person
Jana Stankiewicz.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, she went from 57 to 52. She's here this weekend. Do you see what I mean about the Makikomi effort?
Yes.
I mean, that one was, you know, you could have seen that coming from last week, couldn't you? Really, I mean, it's not blisteringly fast.
Oh, absolutely no. But having said that, she scores most of the time, so it's going to be powerful.
Well, what it is,
or correct at some sort.
She traps them. It's a trap from which they are unable to escape. They can see it coming, but there's nothing they can do about it. You know? She's obviously worked out how to execute that technique really well. The first one was untidy. The second one was just slow. And see what I mean? She just wraps them up. And she was almost to the point of, you know, of finishing that off.
Here's the replay of...
That was the slow one, and the gap was too big, wasn't it?
She grabbed the other arm.
Alessia Kuznetsova is the Russian girl, the other Russian. She suffered a serious injury, and unfortunately for her, that has put her out of contention. But there's still Kondratieva, who we've just seen. Rumyantseva, she's in there as well, but she's not fighting here today, but she's, you know, a possibility. And who was the other Russian that they put in there? Was there a second Russian, Kondratieva, and
not in this weight class?
Just the one then?
Yes.
Okay. They could have put in another one. 2 penalties picked up by Dumitru. She'll be unhappy with her performance to this point. You don't want to give anything away. You definitely don't want to give anything away to Laetitia Payet, who's very tactical. You know, she's French, so she knows how to run the scoreboard.
That's true. We've got 1 minute and a bit more than 30 seconds left.
What do you think?
From my eyesight, she stepped out.
She dodged the bullet there, yeah. You know, because you know, as a fighter, I'd be thinking, hang on a minute, how much of the competition area do you want to use? Because you were outside of the competition area, albeit briefly, and just one step out. But is that not the rule?
I was going to say that the rule states that the minute any part of your feet is out. And
well, she got away with that one then. I don't particularly like that. I mean, I'm quite happy that they, you know, that just let that go. It didn't interrupt the contest. It didn't, you know, do any damage.
I think that is what they are trying to do, be sensible about this.
In that case, that was a good decision from the man in the middle. You know, it really didn't make any difference. She wasn't, you know, trying to dodge or anything. It was just one split second when the foot was out and then back in, and in a way that was good that she didn't get penalised. However, if she had been penalised, we wouldn't have said anything about it because she stepped out. So it's a tricky one, isn't it? We're into the last minute then. can see who's that coming onto mat number 4 then. Sorry about the graphics on the top. The graphics on the top don't match the fights that are taking place, but I know someone who's going to sort that out right away, and with the flick of a switch. Oh, she did get penalised for stepping out this time.
If Dumitru could put some pressure on.
There you go. All nice, neat and tidy now.
So there are 16 seconds left to be exact for Payet to survive and for Dumitru to make the most out of it. And there is another makikomi attempt.
See, Dumitru knows that makikomi's coming. She knows what she would like to do. She just didn't have sufficient enough strength to attempt the counter that last time round.
She's been keep trying to do that. That's right. The time is up now. For Omar is
he's happy
right now.
Omar Giram, her club coach, he's here. He came up and said hello to us this morning. He was floating around here for a bit, so I hope we can catch up with him. Oh, I see. I'm looking at. Whenever I'm sitting with someone, I'm always happy that they get to fill in the contest sheets.